Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how would people describe your beauty versus your personality. Or this can, I don't know how I'm going to word the title. So I might go with how people view your beauty versus your personality. So I'm not really sure about that, but basically this is the beauty side. This is the personality. Okay. So that's how we're starting the reading. Let me take a few of these. Okay, and these are all the cards I'm going to look at. If the reading is too short, I might pull some more, but I've tried to keep the number short, not too many cards today. Let's see how it goes. So you chose the firefly card on this side. We have starfish on this side. So we have this is air element, this is water. And the funny thing is, this is one of the animal cards which is connected to beauty. And this came out on your personality side. So I thought that was really interesting. I feel like out of all the three piles, this could be the pile where you guys are the most beautiful, or there's something about you where your beauty is very prominent. That's why it's coming out even in the personality portion. And you did get the one animal card that is connected with beauty. There's another card, swan, but it didn't come out for any of the piles today. So I feel like this is significant. Something prominent about your beauty pile number one. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to talk about the cards, but let me just show you the cards first. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and here we have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting, we have the threes coming out. Here we have the Pleasure Seekers. Here we have the Four. See, here we see three people again. So the number 3 could be prominent. Maybe you're born on the 3rd or something like this. Maybe your favorite number is 3, or you could be ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet associated with the number 3. Here also we have 3. Let's see. We have garden and the tree. Okay. And we have the house and the star. Okay, so let's talk about the cards. Let me start with this side first. Maybe I should keep it like this. Okay, we'll talk about the cards. Firefly is, I feel like with this is talking about your beauty. You could be a heartbreaker of some sort with this Three of Swords energy. You could be someone where people look at you and they feel like, wow, this person's too good to be true, or this person, I don't know, you could be someone who's popular first of all. And like I told you, there's a prominent feature here about beauty. You could be very beautiful where people could feel insecure. They could feel like, I'm not good enough, or this person's so pretty, they could be with anyone they want. So a lot of people could catch crushes on you very quickly with this firefly. It's that energy of something like a spark, something fleeting, something that does not stay. So it's like people catch feelings for you, but then they just maybe not approach you or not go after you, and then it goes away. So I'm getting strong crush energy here. A lot of people could crush on you, whether they tell you or not. Pile number 1. I also get this energy where even not just crush, it's that energy of love at first sight. I'm also getting that here. Also, it seems like almost as if someone looked at you and they're just kind of blown away by your beauty. I'm getting that strongly here, and it's like you have an audience also. You have this effect on a lot of people, not just one or two. So that's one thing I'm getting. Pleasure seekers also makes me think of players. Maybe a lot of people approaching you could be players, or you might feel like, I never get people who are sincere, who want something serious. Maybe it's because the player sort of people can have that confidence, so they have the audacity to come up to you. And the other people who might be sincere, might be genuine, but they somewhere feel some insecurity, so they don't approach you. Or you could also come across as a player to some people. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. Some people could perceive you as a heartbreaker, because we do have the Three of Swords. It's in reverse, so it's like a lot of people trying to protect their heart, trying to protect their energy, where they feel like, I'm not gonna get involved with pile number 1 because I'm gonna get hurt. I'm getting that energy. Okay, garden also. And we have the number 2, which makes me think of moon, feminine energy. Garden itself makes me think of feminine energy. So I feel like you could be very feminine, good looking. Garden is about fruits, so fertility, empress energy. I'm getting that strongly. A lot of people who are attracted towards you could have Venus, Rahu, retrograde Venus. You could have these placements also. Moon, Venus conjunction. Moon, Venus in the 4th house. I'm getting that. Anyway, or Moon, Venus even in the 1st house. Either Moon or Venus or together. Anyway, what I'm seeing here, it's feminine energy. People see you as someone beautiful, gorgeous. Getting that strongly. It's coming up again and again. So I don't want to reiterate the message, but a lot of people find you very attractive, very beautiful, very alluring. It's like they're drawn towards you with this firefly energy. It's, you know, that spark that you cannot look away from. You follow it in a way. Home here also, I feel like you could come across as someone homely maybe, or like looking at you as the future spouse, or someone traditional, or someone who wants to settle down. That sort of energy is also there. Some people might look at you as the pleasure seeker, whereas others could feel like, okay, I could this could be the one. I'm also getting that energy as well here. 3 is connected to Jupiter, so it's also long-term longevity. It's something beautiful, prosperous, blessings of Jupiter also. Somewhere people feeling lucky that they met you. That sort of energy I'm picking up strongly here. This 6 of Hearts also makes me think of 6 of Cups. So there could be this situation where people from your past keep coming back. They cannot let you go. I'm also getting this energy of that soulmate sort of energy. 6 of Cups sometimes we associate with soulmate energy, or a person who feels like a past life lover, or your inner child feels very connected to a person. So I'm getting that energy. You could also attract a lot of younger people, I feel. Okay, this is what I'm getting so far. With garden, definitely speaking about beauty. It's like people want to tame you. I'm also getting Virgo energy here. And I'll come back to it. Let's go over this side with starfish. This is because it's more so personality. It's not exactly the people who are interested in you that I'm picking up their energy. This is overall mixed bag, what people in general think of you. This side, I feel like it's more so about people who are interested in you. I don't know why it came out like that, but that's the energy I was picking up. Okay, so on this side, I see some people might actually consider, I don't know, there could be some jealousy also with this 4 energy. It's like people consider you their competition, their enemy, or they could feel like, okay, I'm competing with pile number 1. I don't like them because they're so good looking. They already have a leg up. Okay, that's one thing I'm seeing. With mountain also, it's like a formidable force, somewhere where people feel like, some people who see the challenge in you, where they see you for who you are, and they feel like, okay, this person, they look at you and your great qualities, and they see, okay, I like this person, I want to be like them, or I want to be friends with them, and let's grow together. Whereas there are other people who look at you as competition. Okay, like they have to defeat you or something. The mountain can be like a goal to achieve. Okay, it's like they want to conquer you or defeat you. But we also have the 3 of Pentacles, which is about community and collaboration. So some people want to work with you, others see you as a competition. This is your personality, where they perceive you as a formidable force. 3 also is that energy of something that will last for a long time, something that will bear fruits. So again, fruitful sort of a person, where they see good qualities in you. Okay, and there's some element of friendship also I'm picking up here. With the starfish, I'm seeing the 5 hands. We have 5 here, and we have greenery also, which is Mercury. So people wanting to befriend you, collaborate with you. They might see you as someone, if they're nice to you, you're nice back. If people give you a tough time, you'll fight with them. So it's like you mirror back the same energy, and they see that you're someone who's a fighter, and you are definitely known for your beauty with starfish. This is a prominent feature of your personality. Also, people might feel like you might have pretty privilege. So people do you favors, people help you out because you're pretty. So some people might even say that you don't deserve the success that you have, and they might say, oh, this person has it easy. So some people might discount you, they might fabricate stories about you. That sort of energy I'm also picking up. With the star, it's like someone who's, it's giving me that energy of someone who's popular again, and also it's lonely at the top. So a lot of people might misunderstand you, but they do see a star quality in you. We have the starfish and we have the star. Both the cards are here from two different decks. And tree is also about bearing fruits, being successful, something long standing. I think you're also caring, because this is talking about being responsible towards the environment as well. So someone who thinks about others also. So overall, your personality, the way people perceive you, is a lot of people might look at you as competition. Others might see you as they might see the good qualities and they might try to be friends with you. So it's kind of a mixed bag, but they do see you as someone important. Either you'll make it big, so they want to be around you, or they want to compete with you because you will make it big. So you do have some star quality here. People see good qualities in you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's look at some other cards. On this side, we have the North Node. This is Rahu energy. See, I was picking that up here also with the clouds. I was getting Rahu energy. Where do I keep this? Let me see if I can make space for this extra card at the top. I just want to fit all the cards here. Okay, so we have Rahu North Node. For tarot, you got the Queen of Wands. We have Venom, Being Enough, and we have the Gardener. It's funny you got Garden and Gardener in this pile. Okay, I'll come back to it later. Let's just lay down the cards first. They're not even fitting. I pulled too many. On this side, we have the 5th house. See, there's so much 5 here on this side, right? We have the 5th house, we have the 5 hands of the star, we have number 5 here, so much 5 coming out. We have Page of Wands. This is my favorite card for my private readings. Almost every private reading I do, this card always comes out. I don't know why. So now when I look at it, I think of, am I doing a private reading? We have the Riddle. We have Impatience, Challenges. We have Boundaries. Okay, so these are the cards we have. Let's talk about the cards on this side. Rahu, like I said, there is some obsessive energy here. Rahu is connected to illusions, fantasies, desires, also new beginnings sometimes. So it's a lot of people looking at you and they feel like, wow, I've never seen a person like this. They're so beautiful, they're so unique. A North Node is also the foreign element, so someone unique and different. And here we see an active volcano also making some smoke in the back. So again, making me think of Rahu. Smoke is Rahu. And this is like that fiery energy, you know, that heat, spark, chemistry that people feel with you. So that is very prominent. People find you very attractive and seductive. Pile number 1. Your beauty is very prominent about you. A lot of people might spoil you. A lot of people might be extra nice to you just because of your looks also. So they might treat you differently. You definitely could have pretty privilege, I feel. Pile number 1. And here also we see Being Enough. And we see almost like these water droplets, could be tears also. So the way I see it is a lot of people feeling that insecurity flare up. Looking at you, maybe this is even talking about not just your love interest, people who are interested in you, but a lot of other people, maybe other females or whoever you are, you know, people looking at you and feeling like, wow, this person's so pretty and I'm not like them. Or some people feeling that pain or jealousy because of your looks also. So you could also have this situation where people try to copy you, or they try to mimic you, or try to be more like you, because they're just feeling a bit of their insecurities getting flared up in your presence. Okay, that's one thing I'm getting. We have the Garden and the Gardener. So this is that masculine feminine energies play going on, where if you're really feminine, you could attract a lot of masculine men towards you, because the Gardener tames the garden, takes care of the garden, and you are the garden in a way. So a lot of men wanting to be more masculine around you, or try to show up for you, show up right, that sort of energy I'm picking up. You come across as someone who's very confident, very seductive. Your body, or you could have features also. Node can sometimes give foreign features or exotic features, right? And you could also be with Venom. This talks about growth through suffering. So I feel like you could be someone who puts a lot of effort towards their beauty. Like you put a lot of effort in your fashion, in your makeup, whatever that you do. Pile number 1, if you're a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. You might put extra effort than the average person towards these things. So this is like you've done a lot of experimentation also, and I feel like you worked hard for it. So some people might discount your beauty and might feel like you have it easy, but that's not the case. One more thing I'm getting here, it's like getting better over time. Maybe a late bloomer energy also I'm picking up with this pile, where you worked very hard and now you're blooming. It's because you've been the gardener, you've put in the work to fix this garden. Okay, and we see a moon image here also. So that is also connected to beauty and finding your feminine style, your femininity, being comfortable with it. Maybe you were more of like the tomboy growing up, or there could have been a transformation that has happened with your femininity over time. Or there could have been a heartbreak also that impacted you, I feel, and maybe chipped away at your self-esteem, something like this. Also very specific message coming through, maybe for someone watching right now. But overall, with your beauty, it's like people notice the good looks, they're drawn towards you, you have a spark, and you come across as very confident and unique and different. That's what I'm picking up. On this side, we have the 5th house, which is passion. So you're someone passionate, very similar to this image of Page of Wands, a person who's young at heart, follows their dreams, their goals, desires, very passionate person. We have impatience also here. So again, that young energetic energy. We have challenges, someone who's up for challenges, someone who's up for adventures. We have boundaries also. So you could be someone, like I said, with this mountain imagery also, with boundaries, with the shield up. We have a tiger. So you could be someone slightly more independent also with the tiger energy, and you don't allow people in very easily. Home also makes me think of, it's like the people that you're open to, people that you're friendly with, people that you consider your soul family. You allow them in, you show them the real you. And the other people misjudge you, they don't know you, so they have preconceived notions. That sort of energy I'm getting. You're this fun, bright person, but not everyone has access to this side of yours. Other people see the competitive side. Other people see how you have boundaries, you have standards. Okay. This is also making me think of Vishakha Nakshatra with the tiger. Vishakha and which one? I think Chitra. Those two have the tiger yoni, if I'm not wrong. We have the riddle also. So a lot of people cannot figure you out. They're confused about you. They might have the wrong idea of you. And they might waver also back and forth. Some days they like you, other days they don't like you, or that sort of a thing. I'm getting that you're kind of like an anomaly. And some people also might have that preconceived notion that you're good looking, so they might think, oh, this person must be dumb. But then you surprise them. Okay? So it's like people have their opinions of you, but then you surprise them, and they have to form new opinions, and then you keep challenging those as well. So you're someone who's unique, different, and you're interesting. You have a lot of layers also. It's making me think of having layers. Okay? So people also see that with your personality, you have high standards, so not everyone has access to you, and they have to kind of work hard to get closer to you. But you're very passionate, especially the things that you like with your work, your hobbies, who you are as a person. You're very intense also, I feel like. You could be very intense, pile number 1. It's like the people that you like, the things that you like, you're very passionate about, or either you completely don't care and it's irrelevant to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so that was a reading for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonated. It was slightly different. I really like doing the verses sort of a style where we're comparing two sides. I really like that. If you have any more suggestions for this type of a reading, let me know. If you want to book a reading with me, my Ko-Fi shop link will be in the description. The readings that I offer are mentioned there, so you can go over those and book with me. Write me an email. My email is also there. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Become a member if you are interested for more readings from me. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're doing a versus style of a reading. On this side we are going to be talking about beauty. This is your personality. So I don't know how I'm going to title the video, whether it's how people describe your beauty versus your personality, or how people view your beauty versus your personality. Let's see how it goes. But let me just fix that. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. I've not pulled too many cards, but we'll start with these. Okay, so you chose the hummingbird card. On this side we have the snake. So this is the air element, this is earth element. We have the Empress on this side, we have Justice on this side. Cats, maybe you guys like cats. We have the Letter and Scholar. I love how they're kind of similar in a lot of ways, because this is both connected to someone's intelligence or that Mercury element, and this is connected to beauty because Justice makes me think of Libra. Empress is connected to Taurus, so both are connected to Venus and beauty somehow. And these are also similar. In this deck we have cards with different colors, and you got both the ones with green, and see it has two repeating as well. We have Mountain and the Clover. Okay, can we fit this one? We have the Dog and the Sith. Can you see the dog? We have both cat and dog. Nice. Maybe you guys are fond of having animals. Maybe you have a pet animal or something. But yeah, hopefully that's okay for you guys. But what I'm seeing here, first of all, your beauty. And I also kind of get this sense that maybe on this side, since we're talking about beauty, it's more so picking up the energy of people who are interested in you, or people that you are interested in, instead of general. And on the side of personality, I'm overall getting this vibe. I got this with the pile number 1 also. It was more so general perception of your personality, not just the people who are interested in you, but take the message as it resonates. On this side, I'm definitely getting messages about your beauty with Empress. This is the most feminine, divine energy that you can get. Okay, so clearly there's something here about your beauty. And I'm also drawn towards the pink, which is giving me Venus. And we have the moon also. So in Vedic astrology, moon and Venus give beauty. So you're someone who's good looking. You're very Empress-like, very beautiful, especially maybe also your body and your face is what I'm getting, because that's face is connected to Taurus. And I'm just getting this image of a beautiful woman and someone who's very generous, sweet, easygoing. I'm getting light feminine energy on this side strongly. Okay, I'm getting that someone with this beautiful sort of I'm drawn towards a beautiful writing. Again, it makes me feel like someone who's sweet and kind and generous, very feminine, fertile, very receptive. Hummingbird is connected to someone who's very bright, very positive. So someone who sees the good in most people, someone who's fun to be around, such good energy that you want to spend more and more time with such a person. So I feel like people find you beautiful, but the more time that they spend with you, they feel like, wow, this person's so beautiful on the inside as well. And you could have good communication skills. Maybe you have very sweet speech. People are, maybe they compliment your voice. Some of you could maybe sing also, I don't know, but I'm drawn towards the speech also with Taurus energy here, and then it's talking about communication here. So I feel like you could be someone who has good communication skills. Maybe you're like a good flirt, or you're good at charming people, or you have a sweet voice, or the way that you speak is so kind and sweet that people feel a connection with you. You also come across as a loyal person with the dog. This is about a friend or someone who feels like home, someone who's, again, it's giving me this energy of a person who's good looking, and the more that you get to know the person, you fall deeper for that person. So it's like you're beautiful inside out. That's the energy I'm getting. With mountain, this can speak about a person maybe who has high standards. So some people might feel like, okay, this person is not that easy to impress or to date. With mountain, it's always a challenge or something. It's like an uphill battle, or people would have to put in a lot of effort to impress you. Or this could even be talking about your beauty in terms of someone who puts a lot of effort. So people see that you put a lot of effort. Maybe you're the sort of person who dresses really, really nice whenever you go out. You do your hair, you do your makeup, you like to get dressed, and you put in a lot of effort. Or you could come across as high maintenance also. You could be someone who spends a lot of money also. With the Venus energy, Venus in Taurus gives me that energy of a person who wears nice luxurious clothes, person who spends on perfumes, and generous energy also, 12th house energy. So someone who spends money and is generous with money. So that's your energy that I'm picking up here. You're someone where people feel like, okay, I'm gonna have to come correct if I want this person, or this person spends a lot of money, I need to match their energy, or something about you just being high maintenance. That's what I'm getting with the mountain. Or someone who maybe has a lot of options also. So some people might feel like, okay, I need to fight the competition if I need to impress this person. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting on this side. Let's talk about your personality a little bit. We have the snake. This is giving me Ashlesha, strongly Ashlesha, but a bit of Rohini and Mrigashira also. If you are familiar with nakshatras, this is what I'm getting. Okay, and maybe with the dog, it's making me think of Ardra and Mula, because those are the two dog yonis. Okay, but coming back to this side, we have Jupiter. Oh, sorry, why did I say Jupiter? We have Justice. Okay, so what I'm getting here with these two animal energy, I'm just getting a sense of a person who's a little mysterious, a little sneaky, where people feel like you have like a trick up your sleeve. That's one thing I'm getting. I'm also getting Ardra again here on this side. So you guys could definitely have Ardra, maybe Swati also, because cats are connected with Rahu, and Rahu rules the nakshatra of what do you call it, Ardra and Swati because of the sword is the symbol for Swati, and Ardra is naturally connected to a lot of animals, because it's a god, the deity is the god of all animals. So generally Ardra people tend to be animal lovers, so you could associate with that energy heavily on this side since it's coming out so strongly. So you guys could be animal lovers. Maybe you fight for animals justice, you like or help stray animals, something about animals, or activism, justice, speaking up for other people, fighting for other people, standing up for other people, having strong opinions, being very opinionated. Maybe also for the LGBT community, since we have this rainbow going on here. You're someone who has strong morals, and you're also someone who takes yourself seriously. You could be very educated also with this scholar energy. You're intelligent. People might come towards you for opinions and ideas and counseling. Okay, so your personality, I feel like you have some knowledge. You also have some hidden knowledge also, maybe occult practices, or some wisdom, some spiritual knowledge. With the snake, it's connected to spirituality and 8th house energy naturally, which is occult mysticism. You could be a little spiritual. People might notice that about you. You could also have good intuition. We often associate intuition with animals, because they can tell before it's about to rain, or if some disaster is about to happen. Animals tend to figure it out way before than humans, because they have heightened sense of intuition. So I'm getting that on this side. You could also be someone who's a little seductive or just attractive because of your energy, maybe your body also with the snake. But I'm getting that sexy seductive vibe on this side. Or it's like that love-hate relationship. You might have that a lot. You might experience that a lot with a lot of people, where there's this love-hate vibe going on with certain people. Okay. There could also be a prominent Ketu in your chart. Maybe Ketu in the first house, Ketu moon, Ketu Jupiter, since I misspoke Jupiter here also. Okay. Some of you could have Mercury Sun conjunction. Some of you could have prominent Jupiter. Somehow that scholar energy is coming through. Maybe Jupiter, Mercury also. But anyway, what I'm seeing here is the Sith can sometimes talk about cutting people off. This is also taking me back to Ketu. So cutting, severing. You're someone who'll cut someone off very easily. Like you block people and you cut people out. You're a little ruthless that way. Anyone who's not for you, you're just okay saying goodbye. You're a little cutthroat. And just naturally, this energy is somewhere where people feel like they don't want to be on your bad side. They don't want to fight with you, or they feel like if they got into an argument with you, you'll cut them off. That sort of energy I'm also getting. A little fiery temperament. That's what I'm getting. With Clover, you could be blessed, you could be abundant. It's because you take your chances. You could be a little impulsive also. I'm getting that energy where you just follow your heart, you follow your passion, you follow your intuition. You don't wait around. You could be a little impulsive, or you're very quick with making decisions, or you're very quick with, let's say, judging new people. You meet someone new and you're really good at figuring out whether this person's for you, you'll connect in the future or not. So you're very quick. I wanted to say quick-witted, but someone who makes up their mind very quickly. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's keep going. On this side, we have Virgo. We have the Seven of Wands, the Devil, a lot of snake coming out for you. Pile number 2, we have the Castle. And these two cards, where am I going to fit these? We have Perfectionism. Let's just keep it like this. We have Luminosity, number 21. Okay, that works, I think. On this side, we have Leo, Gemini. We have Two of Wands. Lots of body action in this pile. We have the Judge, Solitude, Life Purpose. Does that fit or not? Doesn't really fit, to be honest. Okay, I hope that is okay for you guys. Let's see. Okay, on this side, let's talk about, first of all, I'm getting body strongly again. Overall, just the body is coming through very strong on all the sides. We have a body here, exposed body. We have exposed body here. Then Ketu, I do connect with the snakes, making me think of Ketu, which is south node of the moon. North node is the head, and south node is the body. So again, it's talking about body. You could have a really nice body, or the way you move. Maybe you're a dancer, you dance really well, or you dress really nice. You have maybe like you could be tall, or something about your body is coming through as being very attractive, and people are drawn towards your looks or you because of the body. Okay, I'm getting that. Also, if you have curly hair, that's also coming through. If you have long hair, that could be something that people find very attractive. Okay, and there's this obsessive energy also with the Devil. You could attract a lot of people who become obsessed with you. Virgo also making me think of the Virgin, and someone who's known for their beauty. It's again coming through very strongly feminine sort of a person with the Empress and the Virgo. We have Luminosity, this card. This is the very first time this card has come out in any of the piles. I've had this deck for a while. So this card says, when a woman glows from within, we see this glowing energy coming out. She attracts a chivalrous man. So I feel like a lot of maybe chivalrous men coming towards you. Because of your energy, you come across as someone more traditional. Maybe with this, I was getting that energy of the women, the mother, or that Empress energy here. The fertile women. Virgo is also earth energy, so someone more grounded, more traditional perhaps. So you give this energy, and you could attract a lot of people who are very drawn towards you because of your vibes, the kind of person that you are. The castle also makes me think of, because the guidebook said something about how sometimes you can be the beauty, but you're stuck within the castle. You cannot cross, or you cannot get out of the walls. So you're restricted. You're not allowed to be yourself. So you might come across as a person who's maybe let's say you belong to a traditional family, or you grew up with certain traditions. You might put some limitations on yourself, and there could be that situation where some men could feel like, or your partner, whatever, people could look at you and feel like, okay, I want to set this person free, or I want to show them certain things, and this person, I don't know, like wanting to protect you, wanting to take care of you, that sort of energy I'm getting. So you could attract a lot of people who want to take good care of you. Okay? So this perfectionism also makes me think of a person who puts a lot of pressure on themselves. Virgo is also very critical. So you could be very self-critical about your beauty. You might not see the beauty in yourself. You might struggle with it. There could be certain self-love issues. And people notice your beauty and they feel like, wow, this person puts so much pressure on themselves. This person doesn't see the beauty in themselves. So that sort of energy I'm picking up here, where there's a conflict. People see you in a better light than you see yourself. And people also see like you put so much pressure on yourself. You put restrictions on yourself. You should allow yourself to be more fluid with things. And they kind of want to set you free also. They want you to be a little more free. And also, maybe the men who are interested in you, pile number 2, if you're a female watching this, they want to protect you. They also want to set you free. Show you things, maybe show you around, or I don't know. That sort of energy I'm getting. So people who are not traditional, who have different views than you, they might be drawn towards you because of the extremes. There's a extreme energy that I'm picking up, opposites. That's what I'm picking up so far. Let's go to this side. We have Leo here, we have Gemini. So you could come across as a person who's intelligent. This is again giving me Sun, Mercury energy, which is connected to intelligence. Okay, so someone who's intelligent. Your intelligence is very prominent, and you make good decisions. You have a good sense of justice. You have a good, because I was getting Jupiter earlier. Even though we connect Mercury with intelligence, Jupiter is the wisdom. So when it comes to real life situations, when it comes to making decisions, especially when it comes on the personal front, that's where you need Jupiter. You don't need the mechanical or the intellect of Mercury, but you need the wisdom, weighing the pros and cons, and having that sense of righteousness that Jupiter brings. So I feel like a lot of people could see that you're not only intellectual, but you're also wise, and people might come to you with their personal issues a lot of the time. With the Judge, it's like you always you could also be kind of like an extremist, like I was picking up earlier. It doesn't have to be too bad or too severe, but it's like you're very black and white also, pile number 2. So sometimes people, if they're not ready to hear the truth, they might not come up to you, because you can be a little blunt or harsh, I feel. But you definitely are honest with people, and you might behave like the Judge sometimes in other people's life. So it's okay to give the guidance, but don't try to control things. That's one thing I'll say. Solitude makes me feel like you could be someone who enjoys being on your own. A lot of people might feel like you are not the most warm person, or you like a lot of solitude, or you like being on your own. Your work could be very important to you. We have life purpose here. So you could be someone who's looking for the deeper knowledge, the higher knowledge, wisdom. You're looking for something greater than just fame and money. You could be spiritual also. So because solitude makes me think of 12th house. 12th house is that energy of looking for liberation, looking for isolation also. It's like you heal up or you recharge your batteries when you're on your own. You could be a solo traveler also. That's one more thing I'm getting. But overall, your personality is of a person who's a little can be a little harsh, can be a little blunt, but you always are honest and you want the best for people, so they do respect you. There's a lot of respect coming through, and people also see how you're very passionate about things. A lot of people could be wishy-washy, but you always have strong opinions over things. And your work or your life purpose is very important to you, so people also feel inspired by that. They feel like, wow, this person is so self-assured. They're always it's like you're self-actualizing yourself. So people who are not doing anything with their life, they might feel like, wow, this person's so busy living their life and I'm just not doing anything. That's one more thing I'm getting. But your intelligence is prominent, your sense of justice, and the fact that you're a little, I don't know, people might also be a little scared of you, I feel. Pile number 2. You have that intense energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting overall. I hope this reading resonated with you. Let me know your thoughts. And I also want to remind you, if you want to book a reading with me, the links will be in the description. You can go to the Ko-Fi link and see all the readings that I offer. You can book with me or write to me on my email. And if you want to support my work, consider becoming a member. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do people describe or view your beauty versus your personality. I don't know how I'm exactly going to title the video, so let's see how it goes. By the way, I just want to say, if you watch my videos regularly, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, it would really help my channel out. So yeah, please subscribe if you watch my videos regularly. If not, then okay, but if you do watch, then please support. So let's start the reading. On this side we have the butterfly, on this side we have the lizard. Okay, so for tarot you got the 6 of cups in reverse, and here we have the mother of wands, which is the queen of wands. This side we got one extra card, magician. So I thought, let me just keep it. We have, usually with the third pile I always pull extra cards. I don't know why that is. We have messenger and the old women. I don't know how I'm going to fit these cards. Let me just keep it like this for now. We have the book and the anchor. And we have the clover and the flames. Clover also came out for pile number 2 with a different deck. So I wonder if there are any repeat watchers picking multiple piles. So the flames are visible. Okay, let's talk about the cards. What I'm seeing on this side, let's start on this side. We have the butterfly, which I do connect with beauty. So something pretty, something beautiful to look at. But butterfly is also, it's giving me Scorpio energy on this side. Maybe some of you could have Mercury or Jupiter in Scorpio, because the book is Mercury. We have messenger, which is also the Mercury. Okay. So yeah. And transformation energy is always Scorpio. So with the butterfly we see a transformation. I feel like with beauty on this side, pile number 3, you could be going through a transformation when it comes to your beauty. You could be someone who has beauty which is polarizing. A lot of people might find you very attractive, whereas there could be other people who might not find you pretty. So that's one thing I'm getting. Or you could be someone who's I don't know, like you have a unique or different sense of beauty. Let's say someone who has a very unique sense of style, which a lot of people don't like. Or someone, let's say, who dresses androgynous, because we do have strong Mercury on this side. So someone, maybe a radical idea of beauty, very unique idea of beauty. That's something you have, which polarizes other people. Something different than the traditional. That's what I'm picking up. Also, change and transformation. So maybe late bloomers could be picking this pile, or a person who's had a transformation. Maybe you were kind of like a tomboy growing up and now you've become very feminine, or you were very feminine growing up and now you dress a little more casual, maybe athleisure, something like this, where there's a change and transformation over time, or having very radical or strong opinions about beauty, or there has been a change, or it's like you've come into your own. I'm reminded of this person on YouTube that I follow, Lindsay Albanese, I think. It's reminding me of her style, where she always dresses in a lot of she always says, I wear one piece that is feminine and one piece that's masculine. So she mixes her style up that way. So it's making me think of that as well, where it's a different style of dressing. Okay, so somewhat different, something unique, something where there's a change. Maybe you were not the sort of person who was too into looks or beauty, and now you're starting to connect with these things. That's what I'm picking up. Or you're going through a glow up with butterfly also. It's like you're finding your best color, you're finding your best hairstyle, or you're learning something about makeup, because we have this learning energy with Mercury, and book is connected to looking for information and wisdom. So some of you could be learning how to do your hair, how to do makeup, maybe you're doing some course on fashion, even maybe you're really interested in fashion content, or maybe learning about different ingredients when it comes to skincare, something like this, where there's this learning curve, learning energy. And maybe you teach other people also with this messenger. And also with these roots is our foundation, so it's getting turned upside down. It's again talking about uprooting your old beliefs, because Six of Cups can sometimes be connected to the past, old energy, especially connected to our childhood growing up. Maybe you felt very I don't know, you didn't feel beautiful growing up, or you didn't connect to your feminine or masculine side, and maybe a environment where you were not allowed to be yourself. Something about unlearning the patterns from your childhood or your growing up earlier sort of time period in your life. You're unlearning that, and you're trying to learn how to love yourself better, maybe better self-love. You're also hitting like a lucky time in your life with Clover. It talks about synchronicity, alignment. It talks about feeling lucky also. So I feel like on this side, it's talking about how you're hitting a good purple patch or a good time in your life where you're comfortable with yourself. You want to be in touch with your beauty and learning new healthy patterns, unlearning the old toxic patterns, and changing, leveling up, growing, blossoming out of the cocoon and turning into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, so some of you could even be going through, let's say, your Jupiter return, your Saturn return, something like this. You could have Mercury in Libra, maybe Mercury conjunct Venus. Okay, so overall this is what I'm picking up, very specific message. And usually with these sort of general readings, I don't get such a message. With this pile, it's very different and unique. So let me know if this resonates with someone. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to this side. For your personality, we have Lizard, which shows a dynamic person. Lizard I connect with a person who's multi-hued, multi-faceted, someone who has a lot of different maybe personalities also according to the situation. If you're in a social setting, you're more vibrant. In your work life, you're more professional. Someone who's very dynamic, very interesting. And some people also have this habit where they behave differently around different people. So with their friends, they're different, or with every particular person, they have a different relationship. I'm getting that. And you also come across as someone a little possessive, protective. People could feel also that energy of feeling a little scared or intimidated by you with the snake energy and how it's coiled, almost ready to attack. So very possessive of the people that you're close to. You could also be like a motherly sort of a person, especially the ones that you feel connected with. You're very protective of them. Old women, you come across as a person who's intelligent, wise. Giving me strong Saturn so far. Maybe Saturn Mercury conjunction as well. With Magician always makes me think of Mercury. But yeah, this is also that energy of someone fierce, someone you don't want to mess with, but interesting, fun, wise, mature, you handle things really well. You are might not be the most impulsive, but it's like if people get on your wrong side, you really can fight. You're a fighter. With flames also, it's like don't fan the flames or you're gonna get burnt. You also could come across as much more mature than your age. You could even look older than your age with the old women. And very protective of the people that you care about, very loving, motherly. With anchor, this talks about a person. It also talks about longevity. So strong Saturn, like I'm picking up. Saturn is that energy of someone who's plays the bigger role or takes care of everyone else. Is also connected to service, so serving other people, taking care of other people's need before your own. And Saturn is also longevity, so connections that have stood the test of time, someone who's there for you, someone who's responsible. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities, or you take up the responsible role in the dynamic, group dynamic, in your friendship dynamic. You take care of other people. Very grounded, stable, responsible sort of a person. People trust you, people respect you, people like you. Also very abundant. You could help people out a lot, because flames is connected with increasing the good, so the positive gets amplified and the negative gets reduced. That's the energy of the flames card. So it's like whatever people are around you, you always help them, you guide them, you do favors for them. You're very generous. Magician is also that energy of manifestation, making things happen. So someone very generous with others, taking care of other people's needs. That's your energy. Let me just try and move some of these a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. And it's also giving me cheetah. So someone may be more independent and self-sufficient also. Some sort of a person who doesn't ask for a lot of help or favors, but is always ready to help other people. Flame is also that energy of going through a transformation again. Fire transforms anything that it touches. So you've been through some lessons, you've learned a lot of lessons, you've grown, you've matured, and you guide other people. You don't hold it against them. You help people. Okay, so let's keep going. We have 8th house here. Not surprised, we have transformation energy here twice. We have the High Priestess. We have the Storm, Calmness. Oh wait, I need a crystal for the other one. We have the Divine Feminine. So lots of feminine energy on the beauty side on all the 3 piles. But the messages are slightly different. Okay, we have Calmness. A lot of pinks also on this side, feminine colors coming out. We have the Storm. This one's not calm. This is again... not again, but in pile number 2 I was getting Ardra energy. In this pile I'm getting Ardra with this card. And pile number 2 also had the hummingbird, very similar to this imagery. Let me show you. See how similar? It's the exact same bird for pile number 2 also. And Ardra energy was also there. So anyway, maybe you can watch that pile if you feel called to. But what I'm seeing here with your beauty, again transformation, also someone who's keeping it quiet. We have Calmness, we have the High Priestess, who is a little quiet. It's very quiet, dignified, classy energy. Someone who doesn't show off, someone who comes across as very feminine, intelligent, perceptive. We have Divine Feminine energy also. So I think you're connecting with your feminine side, pile number 3. You've gone through a transformation, or you're going through it right now. And your idea of beauty has changed. You've had some experiences that have shaped you in the person that you've become now. Storm is about, it's giving me Tower energy. Something suddenly happened. So some change, some major change, major shift happened, and you kind of found yourself, you grew up, or I don't know. It's like your foundation was shaken up, turned upside down, and now you're building again, starting fresh. And it feels right, it feels nice. That's what I'm getting. Very feminine, learning sort of energy. Here also we see a book here. And see, it's also pink. I love the synchronicities in today's pile. It's lovely. So bang on. Here also we see 3s. 3 is the number of Jupiter, which is about luck and abundance. And it's adding to a 6, which is Venus energy. So finding your feminine side through some wisdom coming in through Jupiter. Okay. Here also we have 11, which adds to 2, which is moon, feminine energy, connecting with your intuition. Some of you could have grown up with not being interested in the occult or spirituality, none of that, but now you've changed. I think you found a bunch of things at the same time, and it has really changed you and transformed you, and it's kind of having a ripple effect in all the areas of your life. That's what I'm getting. Maybe through a friend also, I'm drawn towards the parrot. Mercury can sometimes talk about a friend. Maybe someone's been influential in your growth. Messenger also makes me feel like maybe someone brought this knowledge to you, and then you took it with you and really amplified it. Strong Scorpio on this side. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what we have on this side. We have 11th house. See, speaking of friends, 11th house is coming out. We have Page of Coins. This is also the energy of a learner. We have Maiden. It's funny, you got the earlier this mature Saturn energy, and now we're getting this young Mercury energy. We have Divine Timing. See, similar to the message I was giving here. Something has happened, some fated event which caused a even a butterfly event. Butterfly effect is it called? I'm not really sure. If anyone knows, let me know. We have Divine Timing. We have the Silver Waterfall. This is a very positive card, doesn't come out very often. So what I'm seeing here on this side, see, we have Mercury. Here also we have 3 plus 2 adds to 5, which is Mercury, right? So you could have Saturn Mercury conjunction. I feel like some Saturn Mercury thing is going on in your chart. Maybe in North Node, South Node sitting in these planets, or sitting with these zodiac signs maybe. Anyway, coming back to this overall, see, you're a helper. People see you as a friend, a team player. 11th house is social connections. It's also our desires. It's also our blessings or gains. So people see you as a high value person who brings gains to them, asking you for favors, asking you for connections, seeing you as a friend. Your overall personality is about how you're a very helpful, generous person. You're a good person, you're kind, and you help others. Okay, so this is also the energy of a learner, always quick to learn something, curious, intelligent sort of a person, young at heart. So you could look very young with this Mercury. Maiden energy. Maiden is also connected to naivety, someone young. And here we see an old woman. So I feel like you have an old soul. You could look young, but you have this personality that's much older. Or there could be some play here going on. Some of you could look really young. Some of you could look older than your age. It really depends on who's watching the reading. Take the message that resonates with you. Ignore the rest. Divine timing. So a lot of people could feel like it's a fated event meeting you, or they could feel very blessed after meeting you. It's like good things start to happen in their life. They receive a lot of blessings. Or these people could feel very grateful to have you in their life. Silver Waterfall is also, waterfall itself is about a lot of things coming in. Silver waterfall here means blessings coming in. It's like a windfall of lucky events happening. Very similar to the Flames card. Flames, let me see what it says. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of the near lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So see, you increase the blessings in other people's life and decrease the difficulties. That's your energy. You could also be someone fun to travel with. See, we have water energy here with the anchor. We have the waterfall. So some travel energy also I'm picking up. With Maiden, it talks about a person, it talks about naive sensuality. So you could be very sensual, or people find you very seductive. You might not be aware of this because it says naive. So you could have an effect on other people, but you might not notice it. You might not be aware of it. And like I said, there could be some issues with self-love, but you're opening up to it. But people definitely see this innocence in you, but also the beauty in you, the seductive maturity in you as well. And the imagery itself is so pretty. It's very feminine, very delicate, coquette-ish sort of a vibe I'm getting with this card. So someone who's I don't know, you also come across as someone unexperienced, someone who maybe doesn't date a lot or likes to stay single, something like that. But yeah, a lot of people could be interested in you, and they see the beauty in you. They see how innocent and pure you are. This card was also connected to innocence. Someone who's very innocent, very sweet, very generous, kind, compassionate sort of a person. So overall, I think in terms of personality, it was a very positive read, and it's a lot of good things coming through. Compared to the 3 piles, this was the most positive when it comes to personality. And for the beauty, it's transformative energy, very different to the other 2 piles. So very interesting read. Pile number 3, usually pile number 3 is the most interesting. I don't know why that is, but I usually connect with the 3rd pile. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, this was the reading. Let me know if this resonated. Please subscribe, guys. If you like my content, please subscribe, become a member if you want to support my work. And if you want to book a reading, you can find my link in the description. You can find my email also, write to me. If you want to know the readings that I offer, you can go to the Ko-Fi shop and see the listings I have there. And yeah, you can write to me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.